and you're going to be either Loco for Coco or Jasta for Iga. We're back, guys. Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. This is it. Bigger than the Super Bowl. In this video, as always, brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Listen, I don't care what football or basketball game is on or what pay-per-view boxing match is on. I would not pick that over a matchup between Iga and the new Coco. This is going to be fireworks, baby. Get your popcorn, buckle your seatbelts, because we are in for a ride. This is going to be a treat. The two most popular ladies on tour, the two biggest names on tour, the two top earners on tour, the two best defenders on tour, the two biggest rock stars there is on tour for the United Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the men's and the mixed doubles will play a factor, but let's just consider this the championship, baby. Let's get it on. Coco Gauff, the future of tennis, taking on Iga, big bad Iga, who has dominated this matchup. That's right, guys. They've played 13 times, 11-2. It's lopsided. Will Coco start to turn the tide, ladies and gentlemen? Will she start to turn things around? Well, it certainly looks like it. Let's start things off with Coco Gauff, who's having an amazing run. She has been on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. She's won 8 of her last 10 matches, and she's had some very big names on that hit list. What about big game Jessica Pegula, Iga Swiatek in straight sets, Aryna Sabalenka? That's right, guys. Not many players in history have gone through the number 1 seed and number 2 seeds to win a championship title. That's right. More or less a WTA finals title. Unbelievable, guys. That's right. Straight set victory over Pegula, straight set victory over Iga, straight set victory over Aryna Sabalenka, straight set victory over Leylah Fernandez, Dana Vekic, Zhang Shui, and Karolina Muchova. The only set Coco has dropped during this win streak, that's right, has come against Ken Jong. She's only dropped 1 set. She's on a roll. She's going to be taking on Iga Swiatek, who's also on a roll. Iga's won 10 straight. We'll get to that in a minute. But I want to take a look at the number 3 seed. How is she getting it done, ladies and gentlemen? Back-to-back 50-win seasons, 54 wins this year, or should I say last year? We're in 25 now. 54 wins in 24, 51 wins in the 23 season. And last time out against Karolina Muchova, 8 aces, ladies and gentlemen, only 4 double faults. She got 72% of her first serves in play. She would end up winning 76% of her first serves. For most of the match, that was in the 80-90 percentile range. The second serve, Muchova did step up and attack, winning about 68% of Coco's second serve. So that could be an opportunity for Iga. But on the defensive side, solid from Coco. Coco won 56% of Muchova's first serves and 45% of her second serves. Now, Coco literally just dominated defensively. Muchova had many opportunities to break Coco. How about 9? And Coco saved 8 of them. That's right. Those pressure point situations where opponent has the opportunity to go ahead. If Coco's shutting those down with I don't think Iga's going to be able to do anything with this version of Coco. Coco had 6 opportunities herself, very high efficient on the break point, pressure point situations, 4 for 6 pressuring her. Now I want to take a look. I'm not going to take a look at the Zhang Shui matchup because I think Coco kind of went through the motions in that match. You know, Zhang, she is getting a bit older. So I want to take a look at the Dana Vekic matchup, right? Because Dana's got a very fast ball. She's a very strong, powerful ball striker. She likes the fast ball. And I think that forced Coco to play a little bit uncomfortable. And she still problem solved and played pretty darn good. 4 aces, only 2 double faults. She got 69% of her first serves in play. She won 70% of her first serves. But again, we're going to look at the defense. 46% win rate on Dana Vekic's first serves, 60% on her second serve. Coco, what that tells me is she is bringing the pressure. But so is Iga Swiatek, ladies and gentlemen. On a 10-match win streak, listen, she's playing solid. Back to back to back 60 plus win seasons. 66 wins last season, 69 in the 23 season, and the 22 historic season for Iga Swiatek. 70 wins. She's taken the tour by storm, and she's balling hard. Let's take a look at some of the players she's beat amongst this win streak. Yes, we're going back to different tournaments, even the World Tennis League, but a win is a win. Dasha, Paula Badosa, Linda Noskova. What about Jasmine Polini, Elena Rybakina, Helgo, and Katie Bolter and Muhova? Over the course of this win streak, Iga Swiatek's experiencing, and of course, she beat Elena Rybakina twice. She beat Jasmine Polini twice. She's dropped 4 sets. So this is what I want to take a look at playing Coco. I don't think she can afford to lose a set against Coco, especially not the first set. I think that's going to give Coco a lot more momentum. Coco's playing with a lot more confidence lately. She looks good. She looks mentally tough. And to me, having watched every match Coco's played, she's in a really good space right now. She has the confidence. She has her swagger. She knows everyone in the world is watching her, but giving her praise, right? There was a time where everyone on tour watching Coco was just criticizing her, hating on her. Now that's not the case. But now it's never been, to some extent, it's never really been the professional analysts and the former players. They've always given constructive criticism. Like, look, despite the double faults, she's still the best defender. Despite the double faults, she's still one of the best players in the world, right? But then you have these casual fans that don't really watch the matches, and they just look at the stats and think, oh, Coco's not that good. No, she is good, and this is how good she is. She's still winning. I mean, look at last year. All those top opponents she lost to, right? All those top 20, top 10 ranked opponents that she lost to, she had ridiculous amount of errors and double faults in those matches and still had an opportunity to win those matches with being up a set and a break in a lot of them. So Coco, if Coco wins the first set against Iga, I think that's going to put Iga in a mental space she hasn't really been in lately. Yes, she's been under a lot of controversy, a lot of criticism. And I think now, you have to show up. Once you show up, show your face, it starts to die down. The noise starts to die down and people stop talking about it. And I think now they've stopped talking about it. Iga's looking a lot more comfortable. But I do want to talk about something that has concerned me, and it's referencing this match against Elena Rybakina last night. Iga Swiatek, early on in that matchup, right around the 6th service game where Elena Rybakina got the break, Iga was using a lot of that service clock, right? She had the bandage on her thigh, which, if you ask Iga, she's such a tough warrior. She's so tough mentally. She's going to say, look, it's nothing. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. But listen, using all of her first serve clock and then on the second serve, taking an additional 10 seconds, that let me know that she's tired. And I've talked about her stamina in the past. Facing Coco, who never gets tired, if Coco's, and this is what a good coach will do. There's coaching here. We've seen Wim come out and against Elena Rybakina, Wim said specifically, attack the weak side, open up, and play fast. If she starts to get tired and then has to play faster against Coco, especially down a set, I think it's going to be trouble because Coco does not get tired. And I saw signs of Iga Swiatek really fatigued. How did she get through it? Well, Elena started to make errors and the crowd started to pick her up. So I think these Polish fans that fly in, like Iga said, these Polish fans, they follow me. So they follow her and they're supporting her. And I think they're going to have to lift Iga Swiatek up tonight because Coco knows she can beat her now. And listen, a lot of this is mental. Mike Tyson was feared for so long as this big knockout guy. You can't get hit by him or you're going bye-bye. You're going night-night. When people started to realize that they can hang in there with Mike Tyson, that's it. That scare tactic, that image, that persona of fear, once people got over that hump, that hill, he started to lose. And I feel right now with the controversy surrounding Iga Swiatek, all it takes is something mental that you can focus on and get energy and motivation flowing to really get you over that hill. And I think that momentum is a lot of the bad press that she's getting. And people are saying, look, okay, well, maybe she is human. Maybe I can beat her. And Coco, the way she dominated Iga last time out in Saudi Arabia, she has the confidence right now. Now, I want to also take a look at Iga's Swiatek and how she's been playing, right? 68% of her first serves in against Rybakina. She won 67% of those and 61% in the second serve. Not bad, right? You're facing a really good player in Elena Rybakina, but Coco's a much better defender. Right. So Rybakina, I've said it all the time. Even I've produced the statistics of the top 10 ladies now. Historically, the two worst defenders have been Kim Won-jung and Elena Rybakina, but they have improved over the years. So they are getting better. But again, I've been covering tennis for a long time. So I'm going back 2 to 3 years now. Historically, they've been the worst defenders. Iga can't have 67% win rate on her first serve, 61% of the second serve, right? Because that means she's going to be giving Coco 40 to 50% chance to win some of these points. And that's way too much opportunity to give Coco. I want to talk about the break points, though. Iga Swiatek had 9 break point opportunities to break Elena Rybakina last time out. That's solid. 7 against Muchova. But she did give Muchova a lot of opportunities to break her. You can't give Coco 10 opportunities to break you. That's going to be way too many. As the best defender on tour, Coco's going to convert them. So I feel Iga's going to have to tighten up. She's going to have to tighten up a little bit. Against Muchova, again, around that same, 4 aces, 2 double faults. 69% of her first serves in play. That's been about consistent. 70% of her first serves won. That's really where she's been around. Losing 59% of the second serve. Again, you can't give Coco 40 to 50% opportunity to beat you with points. It's too high percentages. She's going to convert them. 10 break point opportunities for Coco. She's going to win the match. Here's how I think this match is going to go, guys. I think the fans are going to play a huge factor in this. And we're seeing the 2 most dominant players on tour, in my opinion. Yes, Sabalenka's amazing. You can call her the queen of hard. But I think for this upcoming season, I do think Sabalenka's going to slow down when she starts facing real competition like Iga, like Coco. And I think the crowd's going to play a big factor in this. I'm anxious to see who the crowd's going to go for. I think overall the crowd's going to go for Coco. Coco is a rock star. She's huge. Everyone loves her. And looking at this match against Muchova, everything Coco did, this crowd went crazy. I'm telling you, she's a rock star. I think this match is going to go like this. I think Coco's going to continue to serve well, right? We've talked about the grip. She's comfortable. She has her swagger. She looks good. I think the red and blue fits her. It gives her that confidence knowing she's representing the United States after having a horrible Olympic run in Paris. I think Coco's going to serve well. I expect Coco to know she has to serve well and win as many points for free. I think Coco's going to put up at least 8 aces in this match. I think Coco's going to win between 70 to 75% of her first serves. And I think that's going to give her the opportunity as she's holding service games to really step on defense. And I see Coco winning about 50% of Iga's second serves. And I see her winning about 30 to 35% of Iga Swiatek's first serves. The topic has been the grip. We all know the forehand I don't think is an issue. I think Coco's going to take every opportunity she can to bring Iga Swiatek forward, get some easy short balls, but again, extend her and mix it up, stretch her across court, stretch her with the backhand, which is the best backhand on tour. And for Iga Swiatek to win this match, she's going to have to serve well. She cannot give up 10 break point opportunities to Coco. I think she's going to have to limit these rallies to quick, short rallies, playing that fast, explosive play like she normally does, setting up the point, constructing the point, winning it in 5 shots or less. But the difference is Wim is a little different type of style than Thomas and what she's used to. And I'm knowing that. And I think that was possibly also with the controversy, the hiccup with her performance coming back from the suspension. I think adjusting to the new coach, a little bit hesitant here and there, but here's the thing. I think Wim is going to give Coco the best. I think Wim is going to give Iga the best advice because he's coming out coaching her. Where Coco's, she's working with these USA coaches. I think Iga's going to have the coaching edge here. So that could be very, very huge because Wim, again, against Elena Rybakina, he came out, told her what to do, and she immediately turned that match around. And she broke back, she forced a tie break, and she won it. I think Iga's got to serve well. She's got to get her first serves in place. She's got to win her first serves, but she has to keep these rallies short. She has to conserve stamina. I'm really concerned with her stamina. She cannot hang in that pocket and go toe-to-toe with Coco with that stamina. Coco's going to out perform her athletically, speed-wise, footwork, you name it. My prediction for this matchup, I like Coco Gauff. She's the underdog, but I want you guys to know this is the lowest in terms of being a favorite. This is the worst numeric number Iga has ever had against Coco. Going back to Cincinnati, those were the two times that, look, Cincinnati, Saudi Arabia, and the United Cup. These three numbers are the worst numbers Iga's had when matching up against Coco. So the pick here, we're going to go with Coco to win this match. I think Coco's going to beat Iga's Swiatek. I think she's playing too good. Iga's beat Coco 11 times. Can she beat Coco again? Of course she can. She's beat her 11 times. I mean, she has the confidence. She knows her game, but the problem is Coco's not beating herself. She's not giving Iga those extra. She's not going to give Iga those extra opportunities via mistakes to score points. What that means to me is that means every rally, every point is going to be harder fought for Iga Swiatek, and there's going to be a stamina difference. There's going to be an athletic difference where Coco's going to be able to beat Iga Swiatek. That's the pick there, guys. I like Coco to defeat Iga Swiatek and help lift Team USA to the United Cup. See you guys soon. Like the video, show some love, and congratulations to both of these ladies. They're both amazing. We have fans on the channel from Poland that like Iga and Coco, and we have American fans that like Coco and Iga. All the subscribers here, respect these ladies and just show them love. Drop some hearts for a good match, and I'll see you soon.